Are you worried about Tanner? You seem to be worried about Tanner. Well, look who's back, and looking more imposing than ever, I might add. You'll be pleased to know that Tanner's command of his magics has advanced by leaps and bounds since he left. Says he's finally convinced he can hold his own against Francis. Truth be told, I worry about the boy. As devoted as he is to his training, I can't help but notice a sad, uneasy look in his eyes from time to time. He says it's nothing, of course, but I remained unconvinced. As a fellow mage, or perhaps he could succeed in reaching out to him where I failed. He should be around here somewhere. Go and find him and see if you can't offer him a few words of support, won't you? Sure, I will support you. Because this is how we support each other. In Final Fantasy 14, we tap each other's heads and be like, we just like pet each other and not hit the mic. Oops. Hey Tanner, are you okay? It'll be okay.
Whacks him in the head.
Are you alright? Oh, hello there, Heatherly. Neo, is there something I can do for you? Cyric was worried about me, you say. That is kind of him, I assure you. I'm completely fine. I'm waiting for a vision to happen. I owe so much to the both of you. You brought me back from beyond the rift, took me under your wing, trained me, and comforted me to the point that my memories and my magic have both returned. I'm finally ready to face my old friend in battle. It's all because of you. Yeah, it's totally not like you spent like 1,000 years or however long in the void and you're like now totally evil. Like some weird event horizon plot thing happening. Just saying, totally not gonna happen. In my studies, I have learned much about the Sin Eaters. I learned how those who fall to the most powerful Sin Eaters, like Francis, become Sin Eaters themselves, doomed to live out their days as mindless, unholy abominations. I wish there was a way to cure it, because then we would also have to go through that whole thing of like, we killed all the Sin Eaters and like we could have cured them if we had known this earlier, type thing. Like, dude, we just killed like all the Warriors of Darkness. Like, if we knew like it was 3 eye drops of like a phoenix down, crushed up and boiled for 20 minutes, that would have saved a lot of time. Just saying.
They
Uh,
just need to wash their hands.
Exactly. Wash your hands for 20 and 30 seconds and wear a face mask. And social distancing, guys. That's been COVID PSA. Um, if you falter, we'll be there for you. Except I can't raise you because I'm not a healer.
I can.
You are right. Mustn't forget that I have two strong friends by my side to help me shoulder the burden.
Yeah, and also you have that archer.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, my friend. The task is a daunting one. I will trust in myself and in the strong and gentle friends who stand by my side. Yeah, because friendship beats everything, even terrible sin eaters. Nothing would make me happier than to find Nelbert find peace, but that's the only reason I fight this battle. I must repay you and Sarek for all that you've given me. Not only did the two of you bring me back to this world, you've instilled me with a newfound sense of purpose, and yet, when the battle's done, you will leave this place. Yep. Actually, I just left. I just came back from where I was going, I'll worry not. I will not hold you back or stand in your way. Well, thanks. That is another reason why I must fight in this battle. I must prove to you, to all three of my friends, that I'm strong enough to get by on my own. Sure. Be strong, Tanner. You can do this. Perhaps I got a little carried away there. In any event, we should go tell Sarek that I'm ready. Sure. Because, totally not secretly evil. Right, Neo? Why are we secretly evil?
Yeah.
Con cuteness coming through. Hey, Sirig. Tanner. Asked Sirig what he tends to do after the battle's over, but he just scowled and told me to focus on the task at hand. You think he's feeling sad about splitting us up too? Don't tell him I said that, of course. Sure. Mm-hmm. Well, you're finally back, I see. I was starting to get worried. I trust this means you're ready to do battle with Francis? I am. Let's put an end to this nightmare. I set Nelbert and the people of this land free. That's the spirit. Alright. The plan is to lure Francis to us by the same method as last time. We will venture to the central hills of Amber, a safe distance away from the city, and Tanner will summon forth the Hollow. It will only be a matter of time before our quarry arrives. Okay. I believe our chances are best if we can lure Francis to a wide open space. Wide open spaces. Sorry. We will have complete freedom to maneuver, and the hills of Amber should suffice. If you're ready, let's away at once. The my singing is not always the best. It's always, DMCA worry. No.
Thankfully, we can fly or teleport because it's on the other side.
Can we fly over it?
We can, but we can also just teleport to Twine.
Yeah, that works.
You can stare at someone.
I just decided to fly because I wanted to see if it was faster or not.
Oh, well, I was sitting at the crystal, so it may be faster, even though it's not.
Leave my Neo alone. Well, hopefully this isn't too rough. I am ready. Sure, why not? Over there, it's him. Hey, buddy. Yes, I knew you would come. Well, I guess we won't be needing this anymore. Give it up, Nelbert. My spells are more than a match for your own. These are my friends, and I will not let you take them. Do you hear me, Nelbert? Your long nightmare and ours shall end this day. Huzzah! It's just so fucking hot in here. Like, I'm dying. I don't understand how people in California are dealing with this heat. They're so probably nuts. Forgive me, Tainer. Far and wide did I travel with my companions, all the while searching for a way, anyway, at all, to bring you back to this world. And yet, in the end, it was all in vain. No, it wasn't. Though I treasured the adventures I had with Arthur and the others, my choice that fateful day forever haunted me. What if I had run off with the stone and used its powers to rescue you as I had always intended? What adventures might we have shared? I sunk into the depths of despair and felt myself a wretch for doing so. And by what right do I pity myself, when it was I who consigned you to far more cruel and tragic a fate? Whatever pain, whatever loss, I knew nothing compared to what you suffered, what you still suffer. Abandoned by your only friend, cast adrift in a cold, dark void until the end of time. Yes, no doubt you are still out there beyond the rift, cursing my name to this very day. So I was right. My thought was this is like their last will and testament that they put into the crystal before they became like, this is their like
When
last
they
moment or something.
sacrifice themselves to stop the flood
Yeah.
with Minfilia, that's like their regret, their unfinished business, so to speak. So it just
You know what I
stayed
did?
with them.
You know what I did realize though, doing all these quests, these characters are in a realm reborn.
Hmm.
They're the characters that end up in the forest.
Yeah.
I didn't never realize that until now.
The characters in the fight that Louis Soir sends away and presumably sends here. At least that's what I think is them, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be them. I need to go rewatch the Realm Reborn trailer,
And
you know?
it's like with all these worlds and stuff, was that fight and everything on this world? I mean, it's probably on ours. I don't know how that all works, but it's
Yeah.
like he sent them away, and it's like, did he send them to this world?
Yeah.
Because they didn't show up again until they came back as Warriors of Darkness.
That is true.
And they gave up their lives to go back across and become shades like the Asians.
It's so hot in here.
Oh,
Speaking with Tainer. Okay then. Hey Tainer. Didn't help at all during that battle. You suck. Yep. Hey Tainer. It's over at last. Don't need to explain to me. I know that Nelbert we saw was just a memory, a reflection from the crystal. That my friend truly passed years and years ago. And yet, even if those words will never reach Nelbert, simply saying them aloud should give me a measure of peace. I will have no regrets today. But we should be getting back to town before any more seniors take notice of us, yes? I'll say, after that battle, I could use a rest, and I reckon Heatherline and Neo could as well. Shall we head back to Mordzuk? Aw, not the Crystarium area?
well,
No?
it's not the end.
I know. What am I missing? Oh yeah, your name's the wrong color.
Beautiful.
I love you. Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour, I'm happy to report that tales of our triumph are already spreading across town like wildfire. Word has it the merchants are so grateful that they intend to sweeten the bounty with a general personal reward. My friends, I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, Nelbert has found peace, and I can finally close the book on this chapter of my past. Every day I thank the gods of having brought us together. Huzzah! The feeling is mutual, lad. To be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect when you popped out of that hole, but it's been a pleasure to have you at our side. Yes. So tell me, now that you've made peace with your past, what do you plan to do with your future? Oh, you know, the usual, take over the world, because I'm secretly evil.
Well, now that, I've refound my powers and can open those portals, I'm going to send this world to darkness.
Cool, because that's kind of what we're trying to do, except we're trying to get rid of the light and not bring the darkness here, so I don't know if that's exactly the same thing. Would you like to play Kingdom Hearts? You might be interested in that type of darkness, maybe. I know, there's some dark thing in there. Wait, you need my permission for what? What say we give the lion's share of the bounty to Tainer here? Nah, he didn't do anything. We shouldn't give him the money. I don't want to give him the money. I'll be greedy. We couldn't have won the battle without him. Really? I think we could have won the battle without him.
He did close some portals before he pooped out and did nothing else.
You owe me one. Aha, you're goddamn right, I do. Anytime you need of a skilled marksman, you know where to find me. Don't worry, there's still be some coin left over for the both of us. Friends, I could never take advantage of your kindness like that. Think nothing of it. It's not easy for a boy your age to make his way in the world, and that is the least we can do. Think of it as a parting gift from your brother and sister in arms. Sure. Put a glyph of warding with a fireball attached to one of those gills. You get to play which one is it every time you pay for something. Anyways. Finally, I have one last proposal for you. If you're keen to hear it. There's this bounty hunter I know. He can hold his own with a bow, but he's always thought he could take on bigger marks if he had a skilled mage's side. If you're looking for a partner, that is. Are you gonna hook him up with Lyrique? Lyrique, you could not possibly mean... There's a bounty hunter that is a really good marksman that Tainer's gonna work with, and I'm like, is that Lyrique?
It's him.
I mean, this is the only beginning of a rewarding friendship. On that note, I do believe my new partner and I are off to the Crystarium to find ourselves a new mark. Why don't you join us there? I still owe you some of the bounty, and plus, I don't know. Why not? Sure.
Everyone else is going to the Crystarium. Why don't we go?
Because we still have our fucking tank quest to do. But nah, we're not gonna do that. To the Crystarium. The tank quest is stupid. Never do it. Literally nothing happens. Anyway.
We gotta do it though.
No.
Yeah.
No. Anywho, hey Sarah, how's life? Heatherly and Mia. I'm glad you could join us. Tainer and I just arrived a short while ago. So, the boy's keen on starting his new life as a bounty hunter, to say the least. He's got no end of questions, that one. But there's only so much I can teach him. The rest he'll have to learn from experience. So I intend to do what I can to show him the world and keep him safe. So don't worry about us. Between my bow and his magics, I reckon we'll be able to hold our own out there. That said, should we ever find ourselves on the trail of a particularly nasty foe, not to adverse your lendings to your strength one day. Okay. Oh, I get it. You're the bounty hunter. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.